Good evening. This is to do an announcement. I encourage all of you to take membership of Indian Society of Psychiatric Nurses. If you have not done, please register and take ISPN Life membership if you are belong to psychiatric nursing specialty. The further criteria is if anybody has passed diploma in psychiatric nursing or MSc psychiatric nursing, students also can apply, and PhD in psychiatric nursing. That is for life membership. If you want to become the associate member, you don't have to belong to psychiatric nursing. Any other specialty like OBG, pediatrics, community can take medical, surgical. Anybody can join to be the associate membership. Many are the benefits. You will be updated with the conference details. And you know that today we are going to give fellowship award for 2 eminent personalities. In future, if you want to get fellowship application, at least you should have minimum experience with ISPN membership of 10 years. So if you register now, after 10 years, you can apply for fellowship. So don't waste your time. Join immediately. And everything is made online and transparent. You can check Indian Society of Psychiatric Nurses website, and you can take online registration and online payment also. The membership fee for life membership is 3,000, and for associate is 2,500. And there are a lot of benefits, including fee reduction for. Okay, thank you so much. I hope some of you will be joining today itself. Please check your mobile, do it online. And one more announcement, please subscribe our journal, Indian Journal of Psychiatric Nursing, which is considered as one of the very good journals in nursing, and our association's journal. That also is there in ISPN website. Or you can scan the QR code which is stuck near the registration counter. Thank you.
ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है। लैंप लाइटिंग के लिए आई कैन डू दिस। ठीक है, ये है सीक्वेंस। पेंडे 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 वही के सब है यहाँ पे। इसमें क्या दिया?
It is a prestigious, okay?
I would request everyone to please settle down as the guests have arrived. Thank you for your patience. I would request everyone to please rise.
Good evening to one and all. It is my immense pleasure and privilege to welcome you to the inaugural sessions of Indian Society of Psychiatric Nurses. Today marks the beginning of a significant academic gathering where knowledge, innovations, and professions excellence comes together.
It is a prestigious moment for Sharda School of Nursing Science and Research, Sharda University, in collaboration with Indian Society of Psychiatric Nursing, ISPN. We are truly privileged to have with us the visionary people who have built this temple of learning. I extend my heartful and warm welcome to our honorable chief guest, to our honorable chief patron, to our honorable Pro-Chancellor Sir, to our ISPN patron, to our ISPN president, all the members of the executive committee, our honorable Dean Sir, and all esteemed dignitaries, distinguished delegates, researchers, respected faculty members, students, and guests.
In our tradition, light symbolizes knowledge, prosperity, and removal of ignorance. To officially inaugurate this 25th National and 4th International Indian Society Psychiatric Nurse, I request our Chief Guest, Dr. Bhavak Garg Sir, Chief Patron, Dr. Dilip Sir, Dr. Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Shri Y.K. Gupta Sir, our patron, Dr. K. Redama Sir, our executive committee, Dr. G. Radhakrishnan Sir, Dr. Sandhya Gupta Ma'am, Dr. G. Balamurugan Sir, and our respected Dean Sir to kindly come and light this auspicious lamp. Music. Now, I would like to call Ms. Bidoitri, a nursing student of BSc 6th semester, for a welcome dance.
जटाओं से है जिनके जल प्रवाह माते गंग का, गले में जिनके सज रहा है हार विश्व भुजंग का। डमट 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 डमरू कह रहा शिव शिवम, तरल अनल गगन पवन धरा धरा शिव शिवम। वे नंदनी के वंदनीय नंदनी स्वरूप हैं, वे तीन लोक के पिता स्वरूप एक रूप हैं। कृपालु ऐसे हैं कि चित्त जप रहा शिव शिवम, तरल अनल गगन पवन धरा धरा शिव शिवम। है नीलकंठ सौम्य नील पंकजा समान है, मनुष्य क्या वे देवता के दंड का विधान है। समक्ष उनके काल स्वयं भज रहा शिव शिवम, तरल अनल गगन पवन धरा धरा शिव शिवम। सदैव सर्व मंगला कला के शीर्ष देवता, वही विनाश काल है वही जनक जनन सदा। नमन कृतज्ञ प्राण यह जपे सदा शिव शिवम, तरल अनल गगन पवन धरा धरा शिव शिवम। विशेष है अशेष है प्रशेष है विशेष है, जो उनको जैसा धार ले वे उसके जैसा भेष है। वे नेत्र सूर्य देवता का चंद्रमा का भाल है, विलय भी वे प्रलय भी वे अकाल महाकाल है। उसी के नाथ हो गए जो उनके साथ हो लिया, वहीं के हो गए हैं वे जहां सुना शिव शिवम। डमट 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 डमरू कह रहा शिव शिवम, तरल अनल गगन पवन धरा धरा शिव शिवम। तरल अनल गगन पवन धरा धरा शिव शिवम। हर हर महादेव।
A conference of this magnitude is the result of tireless dedication. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Bhavak Garg, Professor, Department of Psychiatry and Drug De-Addiction Center, Lady Hardinge Medical College, New Delhi, Mental Health Division, Directorate General Health Service, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. We welcome you, sir.
It's my heartfelt and lucky day to have one of the most rising and the most recognized name in the nursing profession, Dr. T. Dulip Kumar, sir, the President of Indian Nursing Council, India. Sir, we are so lucky to have you over here. Please, sir, join us on the dais. Joining us and gracing this beautiful event, we have Shri Y.K. Gupta, sir, Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Sharda University. Thank you so much, sir, for gracing this occasion. I would now like to request Dr. Redemma ma'am, Patron, ISPN India, Nodal Officer, INC, to join us on the dais. We are lucky to have you, ma'am, over here. Next, I would like to welcome Dr. Radhakrishnan, sir, President, Faculty of Nursing and NIMHANS, Bengaluru. Thank you so much, sir, to grace the occasion with your presence. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Sandhya Gupta, ma'am, Vice President, Academics, Health Consultant, and Lifestyle Coach, formerly Principal, Acting, and Associate Professor at AIIMS, New Delhi. We are lucky to have you here, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Balamurgan, sir, General Secretary, Assistant Professor of Nursing, National Apex Coordinating Center, NIMHANS, Bengaluru. Next, I would like to invite our Honorable Dean Sir, Dr. Professor R. Shri Raja Kumar Sir on the dais. We welcome you all, sir and ma'am. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion with your presence.
To begin this auspicious evening, I would like to invite Professor Mithili ma'am to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, everyone. I, Professor Maithili Prakash, it's my great honor and privilege to warmly welcome you all to the 25th National and 4th International ISBN Conference here in Sharda University. On behalf of the organizing committee, thank you for joining us today. It is with immense pleasure and great pride that I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Bhavuk Garg, Professor, Department of Psychiatry and Drug De-Addiction Center, Lady Hardinge Medical College, New Delhi. Your presence today adds a great honor and significance to this occasion, and we are truly grateful that you have accepted our invitation. Your insights and words of wisdom will undoubtedly motivate and guide everyone gathered here. I humbly request Honorable Pro-Chancellor Shri Vaika Gupta ji to felicitate Dr. Bhavuk Garg. It is a moment of great honor for us to warmly welcome Dr. D. T. Dilip Kumar, President of Indian Nursing Council, Patron of ISBN, and Board Member of the International Council of Nurses, Southeast Asia region. Your presence here today is a tremendous encouragement to all of us, especially to the nursing fraternity gathered for this occasion. We sincerely appreciate your presence, sir. I humbly request Dr. R. Sriraj Kumar sir to felicitate Dr. Dilip Kumar sir. Make a big round of applause, please. Thank you. A very special welcome to our respected founding member, Dr. K. Redamma, Patron in ISBN India and Nodal Officer, INC, PhD Consortium, Sir John's College of Nursing, Bengaluru. As a valued member, your contributions to the advancing knowledge and practice in the specialized field are truly commendable. It is a privilege to have you with us today, ma'am. I humbly request Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Sir, Shri Y.K. Gupta ji to felicitate Dr. K. Redamma, ma'am. I also extend my warmest welcome to Dr. Radhakrishnan, President of Executive Committee, ISBN, Faculty of Nursing, NIMHANS, Bengaluru. We are fortunate to have your continued encouragement and support for this conference. We are deeply honored to have you with us today, sir. I humbly request Honorable Pro-Chancellor Sri Y.K. Gupta, sir, to felicitate Dr. Radhakrishnan. It is equally a matter of great pride to welcome Dr. Sandhya Gupta, Vice President, Academics, Health Consultant, and Lifestyle Coach, formerly Principal and also Associate Professor, College of Nursing, AIIMS, New Delhi. We also warmly welcome you, ma'am. We are warmly welcome Dr. G. Balamurhan, sir, General Secretary, ISBN. Your cooperation and support for this conference is highly appreciated, sir. We are equally privileged to welcome our esteemed Pro-Chancellor, Sri Y.K. Gupta ji, whose dedication, innovation, research advancement, and global collaboration has been instrumental in elevating this institution to international standards. We sincerely appreciate your presence, sir. It is my great pleasure and privilege to extend a warm and cordial welcome to our esteemed Dean cum Principal, Dr. R. Srirajakumar, pillar of Sharda Nursing School Science and Research. Your dynamic leadership, academic vision, and constant encouragement have been instrumental in fostering excellence within our institution, which continues to inspire both faculty and students alike. I warmly welcome all the executive members of ISBN and resource persons. Your presence here reflects a shared commitment to innovation, collaboration, and excellence in our field. We are honored to host such a distinguished gathering of professionals, experts, and thought leaders from across the industry. Over the course of sessions for next 2 days, we will hear from inspiring speakers, engage in insightful discussions, and discover practical solutions to the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Once again, welcome all. We are delighted to have you all here and hope you find this conference very informative, engaging, and most memorable conference. Thank you for this opportunity, and once again, I welcome you all for this conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. To give us an insight into the milestone and the journey of the Indian Society of Psychiatric Nursing over the past year, it's my honor and privilege to invite Dr. Balamurgan, sir, Secretary, ISPN, General Secretary and Assistant Professor of Nursing at National Apex Coordinating Center for Telemanus, NIMHANS, Bengaluru. I invite you, sir.
So at the outset, I would like to thank the organizers, Sharda University, and dignitaries on the dais and off the dais for hosting us here in your well-established institution. For the benefit of the, I think we have 100 plus PG students registered for this conference. For old members, it may be a repetition of the things, report what you're going to say. For the benefit of new members, I would like to highlight few updates about our ISPN society. So the society was started in 1991. It is a professional society registered in the Societies Act in Karnataka. And as on today, we have 2,591 members, life members are there. And we have options of associate life members. Those who are not in psychiatric field, they can also become associate member. We have 126. And 12 fellowships are available, right now we have 12 fellowships. And as you are aware, we annually conduct conferences. This is the 25th conference what we are doing right now. So last year we did in Pondicherry. And we do conduct regular webinars for the benefit of our ISPN members. And this is most important point. We run a journal more than 20 years actually. This is called Indian Journal of Psychiatric Nursing. So it is a biannual journal. It is, we partnered with Water and Scluver. Already we indexed in UGC CAR list and DOAJ, and we are in the final stage of Scopus. Soon our target is to be a PubMed indexed. Thank you. And we have an MOU with the International Psych Organization. It is an International Psychiatric Nurses Association for the mutual sharing of resource and expertise. And for kind information to all the participants here, we have ISPN Learning Center. Our entire team, EC team, led by Dr. Vijayarani, is working on ISPN, converting all the elective modules given in the new BSc nursing curriculum, elective modules based on that. We are working on self-paced online modules. So soon it will be rolled out. So this information you can take home. Within 3-4 months, all the elective modules will be available in ISPN website. And we do have awards, Sarla Kapoor Young Scientist Award, and we honor senior ISPN members with the fellowship awards. And also we acknowledge the best papers and best posters. I think today afternoon we had some 82 papers presentations happen. In addition to that, last year we started with a national quiz, and second edition is going to happen with the leading of Dr. Suresh and Dr. Muthu Venkatachalam. We are going to have a second edition of quiz tomorrow, especially for the PG students. I wish all of you to actively participate in the quiz program and win the attractive cash prizes. And for the benefit of ISPN members, I would like to say here, there will be a special registration fee for conferences, and we can avail 50% concession in IJPN subscription. And you can contest in the Young Scientist Award, and also you can organize the regional CNE in collaboration with ISPN, and after 10 years you are eligible for ISPN fellowship. And our future plans, as I told you, one is Learning Center where the elective modules are going to be in online, and we want to develop a research grant where we can support ISPN members to conduct research and strengthen the regional presence in ISPN. Already we started with that task. We have 5 regional EC members are there. Further, we have to deep into the state level also. And with this, I would like to conclude my brief report about ISPN. Once again, I thank all the organizers and all the participants for your valuable time spending here with us for 2.5 days. And thank you, and wish you all the very best. Thank you.
So, for highlighting the remarkable progress and accomplishments of Indian Society Psychiatric Nurses. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Radhakrishnan Ji for delivering the keynote's address.
Good evening, one and all. Honorable Prost Chancellor Sir, Honorable President, Indian Nursing Council, and our Chief Patron, Dr. Dilip Ji, our Chief Guest, Dr. Bhavuk Ji, for having accepted in spite of your busy schedule. Thank you all for gracing this occasion. My mentor, Dr. Redamma Madam, and all my EC members and all the participants of this conference and senior faculty colleagues all over India. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you as the President of Indian Society of Psychiatric Nurses, and we always consider this as an extended family, sir. We meet regularly, and almost 23 plus conferences we have attended together, and this is 25th conference. 1 or 2 conferences we could not meet because of some personal commitments. So this conference is rigorously focused on the scientific development of mental health nursing and support each other, develop a network across India, and we learn from one another because the best practices are available all over India. So we try to learn here. Even today, we have around 80 plus presentations, and we have a workshop tomorrow workshop, seminar, symposium, and also the best practices are going to be discussed tomorrow afternoon. So engaging. Sometimes the students used to ask me, sir, whenever we come to ISPN conference, we don't feel like going out and then spend time outside because it is so engaging, scientifically rigorous, that we don't get something in the book, so we learn here. So we try to maintain the same, and this year we are focusing more on the role of nurses in catastrophe and emergency care. That will be highlighted, and more information will be given by my Vice President, ISPN. With this, sir, it's a great place to be here, and the hospitality is very good. And it's a morning we were discussing. It looks like academic milieu. Wherever we turn around, we walk around, and we have one of the best library here. Raja has introduced me, the library. And wherever we turn, and we find the best in academics here. And really privileged students are here, studying in Sharda. And we are happy that we are collaborating with you. And we hope that this 2.5 days engagement here would be really fruitful to all of us. Thank you so much for accommodating us. And Jai Hind, Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir. We are privileged to have us with the pillar of our nursing society. May I now request Honorable Dr. Redema Ma'am, Patron, Indian Society of Psychiatric Nursing, Nodal Officer, Indian Nursing Council, PhD, St. John's College of Nursing, Bengaluru, to please come forward and address the audience. We welcome you, ma'am.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, and my extended family, as I mentioned in the morning. I sit here as a great-grandmother because my students, and their students. So it is a nice feeling that every year we assemble here, we exchange our views, and we mingle with each other. And journey has been very, very overwhelming. Way back when we started, it was a small, event. Not this many people were members, and not this many people were attending the conferences. And initial stages, we focused on each areas of mental health area. It started with women's mental health, child sexual abuse, and child mental health, child rights. And then we went on to with advice of our patron, we said we should be taking the theme of World Mental Health and focus the conference. And we have a scientific temper. I can very proudly say we work with scientific temper, and the papers are accepted only on the theme, and it is the hard work they showcase in this conference every year. And my great teacher, I happen to be the first batch of psychiatric nursing students in the country. And my teacher, Madam Sarla Kapoor, on whose name we have instituted Best Paper Award. And also you can call it as a Young Scientist Award because we focus on below 40 years people who have done independent research work, and papers are accepted, and prize money is contributed by her son, and the interest coming out of that is used as a prize money for best, this Sarla Kapoor Award. And when we look at the journey, we were just 4 of us in the first batch, psychiatric nursing. And then I happen to be the first batch, and Dr. T. Dilip Kumar is the second batch of psychiatric nursing students in the country. Well, we have very steady growth, I can say, very, very steady growth in terms of membership, in terms of number of papers presented, and number of people attending this conference. But as I can very proudly say, not a single year we have missed conference, courtesy our again patron, Dr. T. Dilip Kumar, and he has never missed any single conference when we held it. So thus, sir, that you are a big pillar of support for this association. And with your backing, support, and financial support, we are able to carry on this every year. And even some of the politicians in Bangalore, in one of the meetings when we called, he commented, all the other associations are not as active as ISPN. And so we work relentlessly to see that the psychiatric nursing profession, its scientific temper, and the knowledge base improves day by day. And I handed over my baton to Dr. Radhakrishna as the president last year, and with young blood coming in, I expect much more vibrancy in this association. It's not only vibrancy, I think it is the future lies with you. The future of this association lies with you. Any parent would like to see children growing much beyond them. So that is my wish for all of you. You should grow much beyond our way of functioning. And I know the vibrancy has got in, and this vibrancy should continue, membership should grow, and this association will meet every year like this, and it is like a homecoming, I can say. So this homecoming attitude continues, and see that you grow day by day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. To reveal the core focus of this year's conference, it's my honor and privilege to invite Dr. Sandhya Gupta, ma'am, Vice President of Indian Society of Psychiatric Nursing, for the theme unfolding. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Honorable guests on the dais, and respected audience, it's a privilege to be speaking about unfolding of the theme, improving access to mental health services in catastrophes. It involves multifaceted approach. Integrate mental health into disaster planning, boost awareness and reduce stigma, leverage technology, train first responders, strengthen community support, increase resources, improve accessibility. In India, leveraging existing frameworks like National Disaster Management Authority guidelines and collaborating with organizations like NIMHANS can enhance implementation. And we can add Sharda University now. That Sharda University has taken the lead for doing this great job and invited all of us here to deliberate on specific efforts that we all can make. Mental health care nurses play a vital role in emergencies and disasters. Psychological first aid, provide immediate emotional support and stabilization. Assessment and triage, identify individuals with acute mental health needs. Crisis intervention, offer short-term counseling and coping strategies. Referral and linkage, connect survivors with mental health services. Support for first responders, help to manage stress and burnout among responders. Community outreach, educate and promote mental health awareness. There is the need for access. What is the need? Is it really needed to improve mental health services for catastrophes, or is it already provided? It is not provided still by all. Few people are providing it, those who are trained, those who are into it. But now we want to bring it to the grassroots. That means each and every person who is in nursing, who is in health profession, who wants to help, who wants to be a volunteer in catastrophes, everybody needs to be trained in this field. Why access matters? Because it will provide immediate support. Timely intervention prevents long-term psychological damage, reducing stigma, strengthening community bond, and support system aid recovery. What are the challenges? Limited resources, insufficient mental health and infrastructure. So mental health services are less because specially trained people are less. Therefore, this type of organization where so many people are invited to learn about this in 3 days, it shows your commitment of Sharda University, commitment of all audience here. Your attendance shows that if there is need, we can fulfill by learning, relearning, upskilling our skills in this area. And also we need to teach each and every person who can function as volunteer whenever it is required. Because at present, we do not have adequate, sufficient people who are trained with this background. What are the solutions we are going to create? We are going to include mental health services, learning in each and every aspect, in each and every unit that we are going to train into. So we all have to find out where we can add this aspect of teaching whenever we are into teaching, preparing syllabus or preparing curriculum or preparing any in-service training program, how we can add in this. Training the first responder, I'm sure all of you think that BLS is the answer. But we are going to say, along with BLS, please take care of psychological first aid skills. Because this damage, which is done by any trauma to any person, and those who are watching the trauma, and those who are listening about trauma, you must have seen when a trauma occurs, the people who are listening the bad news also faint. So impact is on everyone. And there is a greater impact on those people who are dealing with emergencies. That means the professionals. So everybody's health and self-care is also to be taken care here. Then leverage technology. How can we leave technology behind? Technology is making us to race. We have entered in a race, technology race. All of you have a smartphone in the hand. So we are already running behind technology. Can we run alongside the technology? How can we use technology for improving our service management during disasters? How can we help people to access to some of the app or some of the IT-based programs where people can seek support for mental health when they are in stress? Because we have lack of people who are trained and everybody cannot seek help from professionals. Therefore, technology has to be leveraged. Community engagement is required because one single person, 2 people, 3 people, 10 people, 100 people are not enough. It's a long-lasting problem. One day stress has long-lasting effect on the lifetime. Therefore, community support is very much required, and we have to include people, community, school, teachers, each and everyone who has the time to devote for another human being should be involved in managing this. Finally, prioritizing mental health in disaster response is not just a need, it's a necessity. By bridging the gap to access services, we can help individuals and communities rebuild stronger, healthier lives. So, would you like to participate in this endeavor fully? Yes? Oh, I can't hear. Thank you so much.
on to a special moment to release the ISPN anthem, for which it's my honor and privilege to invite Dr. Professor Usha Marad, Ma'am, Joint Secretary, Principal, Lezzi College of Nursing, Kerala. We welcome you, ma'am.
Honorable dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and my dear delegates. It is indeed a privilege for me today, as it marks more than just a launch of an anthem. It marks a voice of movement. ISPN stands for purpose, progress, and the power of unity. This anthem is not merely a song, it is a declaration of who we are, where we stand, how far we have to go, and where we are headed for. It carries the spirit of dedication, the strength of collaboration, and the promise of a brighter future built together. Every word reflects our shared vision, every note echoes our collective determination, every beat reminds us that when we move as one, nothing is beyond the reach. As we unveil this anthem, let it inspire us to lead with integrity, serve with passion, and strive with excellence. Let it remind us that ISPN is not just an organization, it is a commitment to impact. With pride and great anticipation, I invite all of you to rise, and I also request our Honorable Chief Patron, Dr. T. Dilip Kumar, to launch this particular anthem.
ISPN, the guardians of the mind, with wisdom and compassion for all mankind. With hearts that heal and hands that care, we walk with those in deep despair. Through storm and silence, hope we find. We are the guardians of the mind. With compassion deep, we ease the pain, and empathy flows through each vein. Ethic guides the care we give, autonomy and truth we live. No soul denied, no wall confined. We bring equity redefined. With advocacy in every land, we lift each voice, we take a stand. Take a stand. We stand for rights, uphold the just. In every heart we place our trust. ISPN, we rise and stand. With strength and love, we lend a hand. In every soul, a light we see. We serve with truth and dignity. With research strong, we build the way. Evidence-based lights the day. We lead with strength, yet soft in tone. In collaboration, never alone. With every nurse, a guiding light. Together strong, we share the fight. We rise as leaders, bold and wise. With vision clear and caring eyes. We break the stigma, unbind the chain, and plant the seeds of hope again. We learn, we lead, we grow, we teach, and strive for goals, yet out of reach. Empowered minds with purpose vast, we shape the future, hold the past. ISPN, we rise and stand, together strong, across the land. With healing hands and mission clear, we hold each life forever dear. ISPN, the guardians of the mind, with wisdom and compassion for all mankind.
Thank you.
For all of you, sir, for all your information, this song was composed and completely prepared by Dr. Usha Maharaj ji. And she has taken inputs from all of us and she made it a wonderful design. She took at least 3 months with hard effort, she made it. Thank you so much, madam.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Excellence deserves recognition. To honor those who have gone above and beyond, it's my honor and privilege to invite Dr. K.N. Jayanti, ma'am, Treasurer of ISPN, to lead the Fellowship Award ceremony. We welcome you, ma'am.
Good evening, everybody. Honored guests on the dais, esteemed colleagues, dear delegates of the conference. It is my distinct honor to stand here today to felicitate truly remarkable individuals, Dr. Usha Maharaj and Dr. Jyoti Mani with ISPN Fellowship. We are here to celebrate not only their recent achievements, but also their dedication, perseverance, and passion they have brought to our profession, particularly psychiatric nursing. On this special occasion, we recognize them for their excellence in nursing profession, commitment to nursing profession, and active membership of ISPN and their contribution to ISPN and psychiatric nursing. Let us now welcome Professor Dr. Usha Maharaj onto the dais. I take this opportunity to introduce her to this august gathering about her achievements in nursing profession. Currently, she is serving as professor cum principal, Lisi College of Nursing, Ernakulam, Kerala. She has done her PhD nursing from National Consortium and RGUHS Bangalore. She is one of the recognized PhD guide of Kerala University of Health Sciences and Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences and Consortium for PhD in Nursing, INC, New Delhi. To add on to her credit, she has more than 30 publications in both national and international journals. She has served as a resource person and expert panelist for conferences, workshops, and continuing nursing education. She has presented papers, posters in national and international conferences. She is the life member of Kerala Nurses and Midwife Council, TNAI, ISPN, and NRSA. She has shown incredible, unwavering commitment, particularly through her research publications, leadership in psychiatric nursing initiatives. However, beyond her professional achievements, Dr. Usha Maharaj is known for her mentorship and ability to inspire those around them. She is an active life member of the ISPN. Her association with ISPN dates back to 2005, first international conference of ISPN on adolescent mental health issues and problems, nursing perspectives. And she has participated in this international conference, and she has presented paper in this conference. She has made sustained and meaningful contributions towards the growth and advancement of the society over the years. She had the privilege of hosting the annual national conference of ISPN in 2007, contributing significantly to its organization and academic success. Since then, she has consistently and actively participated in various academic and professional activities of the society, serving in multiple roles, including scientific paper presenter, expert speaker, evaluator of scientific papers and posters, and chairperson for several scientific sessions during national and international conferences. She has been committed to strengthening the professional community by motivating postgraduate students to enroll as life members of ISPN, thereby fostering professional engagement and leadership among emerging psychiatric nurses. She has also served as a peer reviewer for the IJPN contributing to the advancement of scholarly standards and the dissemination of quality research in psychiatric nursing through her insightful editorial guidance, and also timely reviews and dedication to publication quality. At present, she is serving as the Joint Secretary of the Executive Committee of ISPN, where she continues to contribute to policy development, academic initiatives, and organizational growth. Through sustained academic involvement, leadership roles, scholarly contributions, and creative engagement, she has endeavored to uphold and promote the objectives and vision of ISPN. These contributions reflect her long-standing commitment to the society and to the advancement of psychiatric nursing at the national level. On this occasion, my heartfelt appreciation to Dr. Usha Marath for composing the official anthem of ISPN, contributing to the society's identity and sense of professional unity in the form of a poem which is considered as an ISPN anthem. Thank you for being so committed to the team. We are grateful for your leadership and guidance. Now I request our honorable guests on the dais to felicitate her with ISPN Fellowship Award 2026. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Jyotimani, Clinical Instructor, College of Nursing, Nimhans, Bengaluru, onto the dais. Wait, ma. Hello. Call her. Come here. Stand here. Stand here. Dr. Jyotimani has been working in the prestigious National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, Bengaluru, since 2000. Currently, she is working as clinical instructor at College of Nursing. She has a remarkable experience in both patient care and teaching domains. She has consistently showcased her commitment to patient care, research, and education. She is a life skill trainer for nursing students. She is a research guide, collaborator, and panelist for research initiatives in the realm of psychiatric nursing education and care. She was a co-investigator for ICMR-funded project and establishment of simulation lab at College of Nursing and other non-funded projects. She is the member of KNC, ISPN, TNAI, and NRSI. International associations such as International Association for Clinical Simulation and Learning and International Society of Psychiatric Mental Health Nurses. Her area of interest is improving physical health of persons with schizophrenia. She has initiated efforts to improve patient outcomes towards mental health services through development of intervention packages, videos, and IEC materials addressing physical health care of individuals with schizophrenia. Her contribution in a manual on metabolic syndrome and antipsychotics, a guidebook for persons with schizophrenia and family caregivers, translated into 5 regional languages, serve as a valuable resource for nurses, patients, and family caregivers. She has conducted numerous workshops and participated in national and international symposiums. She contributed chapters for several textbooks. She has published more than 30 articles in national and international journals, primarily focusing on physical health care and prevention of non-communicable diseases. She has earned several honors, including Research Excellence Award, Best Poster Award, and Best Research Paper Presenter Award from national and international authorities. During the challenging period of COVID-19 pandemic, she volunteered for COVID-19 screening and provided online psychosocial support for individuals through psychosocial helpline services. Her scholarly engagement with ISPN dates back to 2008 with consistent scientific publications and paper presentations at ISPN national and international conferences. She has also contributed significantly to the organization of ISPN national and international conferences. In addition, she has worked as an editorial assistant for more than 10 years, supporting manuscript processing, reviewer coordination, and editorial workflows. Now I request our honorable guest on the dais to felicitate her with ISPN Fellowship Award 2026. I take this opportunity to thank honorable guests on the dais for felicitating them with fellowship awards. Thank you once again.
Thank you, ma'am. It's my honor and privilege now to invite Shri Y.K. Gupta ji, sir, to say a few words and address the gathering. We welcome you, sir.
Good evenings to all of you. It's really a matter of immense pleasure. The Sharda School of Nursing is organizing this 3 days conference, which is very, very important theme: access to service, mental health, and catastrophe and emergencies, empowering nurses. On this great occasion, we have with us not only Dr. Dilip Kumar, Dr. Bhavuk Garg as a chief guest, but also we have with us the President, Vice President, Secretary, and Treasurer of ISPN. And I'm very happy that the song which has been played just now, it was very enthusiastic song, and I must congratulate the entire team who has prepared this song. And 2 people has got fellowship by SPN, great contribution in the nursing. So my many congratulations to both of them also, Professor Mani and Professor Janti too. On this great occasion, I'm sure this conference will provide great opportunities, not only our students and the participants, almost 300 participants from all across the country, which I came to know participating in this 3 days conference. This will give almost more than 80 papers are going to be present in this area. And nursing is such a profession where we always say it's a seva bhav. And nurse is a demand in the entire world. And whenever I met Dr. T. Dilip, he is so passionate about nursing and always say, Mr. Gupta, if we really wanted to make a world-class institution, whenever I come to this campus, I wanted to see something new, what is happening. Teaching, learning is one part. Where is our simulation lab? So I said, then infrastructure is ready, and I'm sure in the next few months, we are going to have a world-class simulation lab to give best training to our nursing students, not only for this university, but I look forward all over the country, they will come and get trained in this university. We are not only running a medical college, we also have a corporate hospital where we have all very, very important surgeries we are doing, the BMT, bone marrow transplant, the kidney transplant, the liver transplant, And we are finding a lot of difficulties for finding good quality nurses. We said if you have a simulation center, then this problem will get resolved. So my promise to you, by the next few months' time, when your next visit, you will have this simulation center in this campus, and that is to be world class. And I need your support and help, because as a management, I can spend only money, but how it will become a world class and what kind of equipment which is to be required, I'm sure you will tell to my dean and entire team of nursing, this is to be required in the first phase, this is to be required in the second phase, and so slowly we will grow in the simulation lab. And thank you so much, T. Raja, for organizing this great event. And I'm sure this 3 days event will give a lot of insight and to all of you, and it will be great learning to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. It's my honor and privilege to invite our chief guest for the event, Dr. Bhavuk Garg, sir, Mental Health Division, DGHS and Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. We welcome you, sir.
Okay, good evening, everyone. It's an absolute honor and a privilege to be standing here amongst all of you and get this opportunity to speak a few words. Dignitaries on the dais, I'm very thankful to the organizing committee and all the dignitaries to have invited me here, and I'm very fortunate to be here, and all the fellow colleagues and dear students. I'm a firm believer, due to my training at the place I did my post-graduation from, that mental health is a multidisciplinary process. It requires a multidisciplinary approach. And somehow, within that multidisciplinary framework, we talk about psychiatrists, we talk about clinical psychologists, and we talk a bit about psychiatric social work. But psychiatric nursing is that important cog in the wheel that we all forget about, but plays an important role. So organizing such events is an important endeavor in making sure that it becomes recognized as an important component of that multidisciplinary care approach. And I urge to all of you standing here to please do that and carry on the torch which has been lighted by the dignitaries present on the dais here. I'll share a few anecdotes from my life, from my growing up years, to highlight a few important points. So I'll take you back in time, and please come in this journey on this time machine with me. So I joined my graduation, I did my MBBS from Azad Medical College. First day of internship, I had my first posting was in orthopedics department. So first day I entered the orthopedics ward, and I was scared, for want of a better word, I scared shit out of it, and I was not able to understand what to do. I was asked by my first year postgraduate resident, go and take the sample of this patient, go and insert an IV cannula in this patient. I was completely lost. And then, like a knight in a shining armor, or the chief nurse, she came and she told me that, don't worry, I'll help you. She scolded me, but she taught me how to take a blood sample and how to perform a intravenous cannulation. This was the first anecdote. Second anecdote I'll share from my post-graduation days. I did my postgraduate from Institute of Human Behavioral Life Sciences in Delhi. It's the state government mental hospital in the state of Delhi, and we used to get lots of destitute or homeless persons with mental illness. They used to come in a very disheveled state, torn clothes, disheveled hair, maggots, lice infestation, etc. They would come at 12 a.m. in the night, brought by the police. By 6 a.m. in the morning, the appearance would be completely changed. They would be completely hygienic. All the maggots would have been removed. They were in the best clothes. The long beard was shaved. The hairs were cut to a decent level, and not tonsilling, mind you. And we were not able to recognize them. Within 2 to 3 days, we were able to find out their whereabouts. We'll be able to find the person who could communicate in their language. And all this was facilitated by one professional. That is your profession, that is the nursing profession. So these two anecdotes I highlighted to make you aware, your students here, the important role you guys are playing and would play in shaping the lives of us doctors, as well as the patients, especially the psychiatric patients, the mental health patients. So please, please be mindful of that. And this forum is a great opportunity for you guys to socialize with each other, learn from the stalwarts in the field, and carry the legacy forward. So please, please do that. In mental health, we have a continuum of care. The continuum of care ranges from primary health care to secondary to tertiary level of health care. So primary health care, we have what we call as the Ayushman Arogya Mandirs in all the sub-centers across the country, which are providing mental, neurological, and substance use disorder services. In the secondary health care, we have the district mental health program at the district hospitals, where we have inpatient, outpatient, counseling, and outreach services. And tertiary level of health care, in mental health care, we have the Institute of National Importance like NIMHANS, AIMS, and various psychiatric department of medical colleges and big hospitals. Along with this, we also have the digital arm, that is the Telemanas, the National Tele-Mental Health Program, which provides tele-services, tele-mental health services. The nurses form an important component of all these levels of healthcare, and they work across all the continuum of this healthcare, from preventive to critical care, from community outreach to specialized treatment, and nurses sustain the functioning of the health system. So please, please realize this fact. In many settings, nurses are the first and sometimes the only health professionals accessible to communities, and their role becomes even more vital in resource-constrained environments. We are all talking about lack of mental health professionals, and nursing professionals and psychiatric nursing professionals can be that important bridge to cover the huge treatment gap of around 80%, which was brought forward by the National Mental Health Survey in 2016. So you are an important component that can help bridge the treatment gap in this country and across the world as well. Investing in nursing is therefore not merely a workforce strategy. It is an investment which will help in system resilience, equity, and equality. And these are, I think, from the anthem that has been very well composed, the principles of autonomy, equity, rights, stigma, care, etc. These are at the forefront, and you guys as mental health or psychiatric nurse are the torch bearers of this. In many parts of the world, psychiatric nurses are primary providers of mental health services, especially where specialist availability is limited. And World Health Organization has time and again also emphasized that strengthening the nursing workforce is essential to closing the mental health treatment gap. If we talk about the very important theme, and I'm very glad that the association has decided that the World Mental Health Day theme will be taken as the theme for this conference as well, because this helps give it a global flavor, and it echoes with all the other stakeholders as well. So the theme of this year, that building a workforce for catastrophe and emergencies, and importantly the empowering the nursing professionals, for that I think it's a very important theme, and I congratulate the organizers for choosing this theme. And disasters, they profoundly affect the psychological well-being, and communities face trauma, grief, displacement, uncertainty, and disruption of social networks. And addressing mental health needs during this emergency care, I think you guys as nursing professionals are again an important component and a vital component of this frontline response to any disaster mental health. Empowering nurses is very, very essential for various reasons. We need to expand psychiatric nursing education and workforce. We have the president of Indian Nursing Council, so I'm sure in Sir's leadership we'll be able to do that. We need to enhance training in trauma-informed disaster mental health care, recognize nurses as leaders in service delivery and planning, ensure supportive work environments and well-being support, and integrate nursing perspectives into policy decisions. That is very, very important, and it's actually very vital. When nurses are empowered, it improves the access, the quality of care improves, and the systems also become more responsive. As we face a world marked by increasing disasters, evolving health challenges, and rising mental health needs, strengthening psychiatric nursing is not optional, it is essential. By investing in this in nurses, we build systems that are compassionate, accessible, and resilient. And I urge all of you that let us all together reaffirm our commitment to recognizing nurses, especially psychiatric nurses, as central architects of mental health care. Let us work together to bridge workforce gaps, strengthen systems, and ensure that even in times of crisis, mental health care remains within reach for all. Because when we empower nurses, we empower healing. and we build a healthier and more resilient society. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. We are honored to have the leadership of Indian Nursing Council. It's an honor and privilege. I would now like to request Dr. Dilip Kumar, sir, President of Indian Nursing Council and patron of Indian Society of Psychiatric Nurse, to deliver the presidential address. We welcome you, sir.
Good evening. Greetings from Indian Nursing Council to all the delegates. First of all, I would like to congratulate Sharda School of Nursing for taking our association request for organizing this psychiatric nursing conference. Distinguished dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, I am very happy to see many of the senior faculty members working in the renowned psychiatric institutions, and also the distinguished delegates who have come from different parts of India, and my dear students and ladies and gentlemen. I am so happy today. I think by listening to the anthem, I think no other speciality in nursing have this anthem. This one is it speaks volume of the Psychiatric Nursing Association, which she has felt it and discussed with all the experts, and she is able to come out with this anthem. This anthem is a motivation to all the, not only for the psychiatric nursing experts, to other nursing professionals in our healthcare delivery system. Generally, these type of anthems create a positive energy, and to work hard in a different settings we nursing and midwifery professionals work in this country. We don't have a rosy picture with all not having a adequate nursing staffing norm. The workload is so high. If we get into any district hospital, you will find one nurse looking after about 40 to 50 patients. Many of the district hospitals, maybe 2 to 3 nurses in a whole night. So that is the level of the circumstances which our nursing and midwifery professionals are working in India. So therefore, this type of the anthem, definitely when Redama told me that we are going to inaugurate the anthem, I was really thrilled. At least no Psychiatric Nursing Association is becoming a model to other specialities in our health, in our nursing and midwifery profession. I think the word repeatedly is coming, empathy. So I think Delhi was experiencing last week on whole AI. Whole AI was the global experts were assembled in New Delhi discussing how AI is going to make any impact and outcome in all the sectors. So I was also, once I was long back, so Symbiosis Institute was one of the guest speaker. So one of the questions was asked at that time to me, by introducing and implementing AI, I think a lot of jobs for the nursing professionals will go away. This is a big thought process and created a sort of mindset among the many professionals. I simply told the fundamentals of nursing care which we provide to the patients in the hospital or in the community, the empathy. That empathy cannot be provided by AI. So therefore, don't have the mixed feelings that this new AI is going to replace the jobs of the nurses. No. Nurses are going to be there. Without nurses, nobody will be there to give the empathy to the patients. And many of the n number of the examples which even our chief guest was mentioning, how he was at least consoled and motivated in a different circumstances. That is basically comes from the hearts and minds of our nurses. Fundamentally, it is there in their genetic, who are all getting into the nursing. So again, I am very happy to see the two people getting the fellowship awards. I think this is giving a signal to the young generation. No, only we have to work, only that is not going to sufficient. We have to do something extra in the healthcare delivery system, whichever the sector you are working, so that is going to recognize us. I think, so this is our association has laid a fundamental rule that the people who have excelled in the psychiatric nursing, they need to be awarded with the fellowship. That's a good tradition which for the professional development. I think way back while I was a regulator in the Indian Nursing Council, many questions were asked, is nursing is a profession or not? I think I told them, in my postgraduate training, I was taught what is the characteristics of the profession. Still I remember. In RIK college where we were taught, you should have any sector should have their own body of knowledge. So the body of knowledge will come from the research and the various activities. That motivated me by asking, somebody asked that question, then I answered the question, then immediately it came to my mind, why can't we have a PhD in nursing? I am very happy the anthem was worked on that anthem. She's happened to be our national consortium of PhD. I am very proud of you because how difficult when we created that consortium of PhD. So now the almost about 175 people have been awarded PhD, 225 and about 500 people are on the roll, and they have come out with the various studies, and many of the doctors and other professionals have told me that your nursing theses are well written, well documented, and a lot of work they do it before they get the award. So I am really, the lot of body of knowledge has been created. That's why even I think even the topic, our experts, they sit before finalizing. My experts from Indian Nursing Council, they will sit. At least earlier I used to sit. I told them, think of a policy issues which many a times in the ministry, I used to be asked, what is the optimum nurse-patient ratio? Where is the study has shown? So all that, I think now the lot of studies have come in. So therefore evidence which is required. So I think in that perspective, the word evidence reminds me how Lord Nigel Crisp, who has happened to be the secretary of the NHS. You know, in the world, if anybody asks the question, which country is having a good health system? So generally they say UK. So UK NHS, you all know that UK NHS. Remember, the secretary of the retired, after the retirement, he was knowing the roles of the nurses and midwives, how it is making an impact and outcome in the UK NHS system. So therefore, the opportunity was there for UK to initiate how to celebrate the 200-year birth anniversary of the Florence Nightingale. So he really worked out. You imagine, he is not a doctor, he is not a nurse. He is somebody else as a bureaucrat. So he took the initiative of collecting the global evidence from different countries. Like there are examples in the World Bank funded project where a pediatric nurse compared with a doctor, it has shown that the nurse provided many of the procedures and the some of the treatment in a lesser cost. It is a published this thing. Many of the nurse-led clinics are making a big impact and outcome, which is internationally captured. If you see the State of the World Nursing Report of 2020, and if you see the 2025 latest State of the World Nursing Report. So, therefore, what he did, he captured it, he captured the evidence and went to the International Council for Nurses, and through the International Council for Nurses, he went to the WHO. You know, I think we are now, during COVID, lot of Tedros name, we were hearing how he was taking the initiative of globally monitoring and implementing the COVID scenario. So he is also understood the recommendation of the Lord Nigel Crisp. So he was able to get the recommendation of the Executive Committee of the WHO to declare International Year of the Nurse and Midwife for 2020. Please see the data or any WHO so far, they have not declared to any other professionals. That means it speaks volume of the WHO recognition for the whole nursing and midwifery community globally. And not only that, he did not keep quiet. What he did was, he was able to make the Executive Committee of the WHO to come out with a strategic direction for nursing and midwifery 2021-25. WHO always works 4-year cycle in their budget planning. So 21-25, they came out with a strategic direction for nursing and midwifery. If you see the whole report, there are 4 important themes, which is a music to ears to me. Since I worked as the chief nurse of the country and also regulator, even now those themes are very relevant, appropriate, which needs to be addressed even in India. And especially those themes are very close to the Indian nursing and midwifery sector. The first one is investment. They are telling to all the countries, invest more money for nursing. I think if you all might have seen my journey when I joined as a nursing advisor in 1994. The budget for whole country was 40 lakhs without having a single scheme. In Government of India, if you don't have a scheme, you can't spend that money. That money used to lapse. So in 94, 40 lakhs for the whole country under the development of nursing services. So immediately we prepared the schemes and we were able to take to the 10th plan from 40 lakhs to 80 crores. From 80 crores to the 12th plan, Hota Saab was the health secretary. I will remember how he literally, whenever he used to see me, I have made independent Dilip Kumar. I have removed the clutches from many of the people. I have made him as a chairperson for the 12th plan. So we we asked the Planning Commission for a 5,000 crores. 5,000 crores, many people in Nirvan made some sort of a sarcastic remark that asked Dilip Kumar how many zeros are there in the 5,000 crores. That was the sarcastic remark I had, thinking that we will not get that money. For your information, the Montek Singalwalia was the deputy chairperson of the Planning Commission at that time. He wrote on the file, how is this nursing sector is asking so much money? Do they have an absorbing capacity? Because generally they see whether they will be able to, the sector is having a capacity to absorb. So then the secretary called our health secretary, but our joint secretary and myself, we went. So I was knowing what question they are like to ask. In one page, I had the allocation, year-wise allocation and expenditure percentage. So 10 column for the 10th plan, 11th plan. So I had a 95% of the expenditure. So the same question he asked me, do you have an absorbing capacity? You are asking so much money. Then I said, showed the one sheet paper, 95, oh, you have an absorbing capacity. That's why we were able to get 3,220 crore was the 12th plan budget. So why I am giving this narration is, this is when I presented this in the WHO in Geneva, my paper was sent to Brazil, asking how the public sector should spend the money. So at least now I am very happy that in this zone report, whole theme is the investment. I think still we have a lot to be achieved. I think I am not telling everything is not a rosy, because nurse-patient ratio is a very, very important component. It still needs to be addressed. The second theme, what they are telling is, WHO and ISPN to all the countries, is creation of the nursing post. I think very relevant to the psychiatric nursing. I think maybe we were fortunate, the integration of the psychiatric nursing into general nursing curriculum in diploma and also in the degree, we have integrated. Therefore, our all nurses have fundamentally, they have gone through the psychiatric nursing after the diploma or the degree. So therefore, I think that's how they know what is the interpersonal relationship, what are the best practices for the developing the interpersonal relationship. All those things they were fully aware. Therefore, even many of the psychiatric specialized hospitals are manned by these people because they are able to provide the care. But now, the NIMANS long back realized there is a need to have a post-graduation in psychiatric nursing. That's how they started the post-graduation in nursing. They also started 1 year post-basic diploma in psychiatric nursing. So I think they trained a lot of people around in India to manage the other psychiatric state institutions in the country. So therefore the position, though even in IMANS there was a proposal to all the staff nurses need to be trained with a post-basic diploma. That was the objective, but still that could not be completed, because if we undergo that 1 year course, am I going to get any increment or I am going to get any position? I think that was the purpose which they could not, that's how especially our psychiatric nursing is having a problem of whatever this second theme, the creation of the nursing position. I think the purpose of inviting the program officer from DGHS is having some self-motivated. Since I worked in the ministry, I think if we wanted to sensitize him, I think at least push for some investment for the psychiatric nursing. And the present budget this year have given a lot of hopes for the psychiatry. Though there is no mention of the nursing, no institution cannot come without a proper human resource. That human resource becomes the psychiatrist and the nurses, psychiatric social workers and other team. So therefore, I think you have a lot of strengthening of the institutions which has been proposed by the present budget. Hopefully, we will be able to, I think, have a dialogue and see that what some of the things can come into the nursing. The second, that's what the creation of the positions. The third is the leadership. I think there is a evidence which has been captured globally. For one patient, we have an interprofessional, many of the experts are taking care of the patient, but coordinator is the nurse. The one nurse has to work with the various interprofessional experts. So there is an evidence, if the staff nurses are trained in a leadership skill, there is a big impact and outcome of the patient's outcomes. So therefore, they have said it is a leadership training has to be there. The fourth is the service delivery. So means working conditions and the supplies and equipment, safety and security. So therefore, this one report has given a lot of bloom. And since I am sitting in the ICN board, I think, I don't know how many people have heard, America has removed the nurse's name from the professional. I think the day we were having a board meeting in Geneva, on that day itself, I believe then we were able to now made a big statement and send it to the USA, and also we have motivated the American Nurses Association people also. They have made a strong statement. Most likely that's going to be removed. The reason why I am telling is, when the global initiatives like WHO and all, I think gives a lot of scope for the countries, because every year in the month of May, the World Health Assembly takes place. In that World Health Assembly, all countries' health ministers, all countries' director general, all countries' secretaries, invariably, they don't miss that World Health Assembly. So that is the place which the agenda of nursing, that itself speaks volume of agenda of nursing is put into that global health assembly. So the WHO and the ICN is giving a most priority for the development of the nursing and midwifery. I think Guptaji was telling about the simulation. I think I would like to, because the nursing is not theory, it is a practical skills, competency-based training. I think that is the purpose where everything we have to practice. I think now the public which we are now going to treat, those days have gone where public was not making a much. Now the public, the awareness of the health is so high, they don't want to be treated by students. There are some studies in Punjab and other places, they don't want delivery to be conducted by student nurses. Similarly, even the internists, they are not allowing to conduct the deliveries. So in that environment, now things have changed now. So now, before touching the patient, we should have a competent enough to practice that procedure with the patient. I think the learning by error was our days, but in future, because you can take any number of errors in the simulation. That is one of the beauty of that. This whole simulation concept came from civil aviation. The passenger safety is taken by the pilot. The pilot, he cannot make any error. So therefore, they were trained from the simulation. Similarly, we doctors and nurses are the custodian of the patient. You are not supposed to, or you are not having a luxury to make any error to the patient. So therefore, now the concept is, which I saw in Singapore, when we went for a mutual recognition of assessment in Singapore between the Indian Nursing Council and the Singapore Nursing Board, I could see that the scenario-based learning, how it is making the outcomes. So therefore, I was thinking, when India is going to have a state-of-the-art simulation center. I retired in 2011. During my time, I could not successful in developing the simulation center. Then I think you all, I want to remember who are contributed for this, my National Referral Simulation Center. I don't know how many people are aware. JPAGO, John Hopkins Affiliated International NGO is there. How many people are aware? The chief of the JPAGO, CEO of the JPAGO is a nurse, Dr. Leslie. She is having a running in 40 countries, their presence, including India. You know, to be a CEO of an international NGO, it's not an easy joke, because you should have a skills for financial resources with the various developmental partners and World Bank, UNICEF, WHO. You should have a different skill for negotiating, for getting the funding. So imagine, I think for the students, some of the people who are sitting, see, there is a chance even you can go up to the CEO of the international NGO. That skill, definitely being a nurse, he was able to acquire that skill. So now, when inauguration was going on of the new building, our Nadaji, the first time, he was inaugurating our INC building. I made one sentence that Indian Nursing Council is going to have a state-of-the-art simulation center. The staff who was sitting in that function sent an immediate message to the Dr. Leslie. President Indian Nursing Council made this statement. Within 2 weeks, I am getting a letter from Dr. Leslie. JPAGO is going to provide the technical support. So that is the process started. And we wanted not like, I think there is a many concept of simulation is, if you have money, you can purchase the equipments. No, that is not simulation. They are all, many of the people, to give one classical example, how a mindset of the management in one of the conference when I was inaugurated, when I was called to inaugurate the simulation, I told the management chairman was sitting the first in the front bench. I told simulation is not going to be successful until unless the faculty is trained to how to implement the teaching learning process. Otherwise, it's not going to be successful. Then immediately he stood up, sir, this is what I am going to tell my faculty. They need to be trained. I kept quiet. After my tea break, I asked my principal, your chairman was very nicely told the staff need to be trained. Sir, we have not even seen this simulation center. Because you have come, therefore they have invited us. This is the fact. Therefore, that's why I am underlining the principle of nurse-led interventions are making an impact. I am not, with the due respect to the medical fraternity, I don't want, because they have their own way of acquiring the skills. But we have our own way of acquiring the skills. So therefore, until unless if you don't train the faculty, how to integration and simulation is the method of teaching, it is not going to be successful. The faculty needs to be trained. I think in our NRTS, we trained about 2,500 faculty. Many of the senior professors of 20 years of experience, they are telling to me, sir, whatever these young trainers they are training, even 50% if we adopt, the quality of the nursing education will improve. We have not sent them to abroad. All trainers who are there in SGT, they were all Indian people. They have trained. They had a usual MSc nursing program. So therefore, you have to create an environment of the faculty development. I am telling you, we are least bothered about the faculty training program. That is one of the reasons for many of the quality of the nursing education is affecting. So therefore, we sincerely, we wanted a good institution and we were looking for that. At least I was fortunate in my tenure. I was able to inaugurate, and many of the UK, Australia, Singapore, these are the America, these are the 4 countries, they are ahead in the simulation. And those people have told that we have not seen this type of a simulation. Because in many of the institutions, the bits and pieces, The cardiothoracic surgeon will have his own simulator. The OBG people will have their own simulators. There is no coordination. Here, you have to teach, because my faculty, they have to teach in a scenario-based learning. The ASCIIs has to be important. All that total milieu of the simulation has to be done. And now, many people, 2,500, when they have gone back, they have started implementing in the skill labs what they have. So therefore, just having an equipment is not going to be the simulation. Whole lot of a milieu is involved in the simulation. The faculty needs to be trained, and the faculty also need to be how to run the simulation. And many a times, our faculty take lot of time to prepare the scenario. No, whenever our teachers want to, within a second they should be able to go. Even the electrical wiring, the architectural wiring we brought from America and we got it changed. So everything, no wire is, you can see outside. Everything inbuilt. So therefore, I think it's getting now, even the Ministry of Health is giving more priority for the simulation, and even the public also, they don't want to be nursed by the trial and error. So in this environment, now at least I am able to see 2 such simulation centers making an impact and outcome for improving the quality of the nursing education. I will be very happy if the Sharda institution, I know I had a lot of discussion. You people are really committed people, but it requires lot of you have to discuss and create that milieu environment to make it functional and effective. I will be willing to support for your venture and to make it good one, because northern part of India, one is not going to, I think in our Indian Nursing Council is prescribing each state should have 1 at least. And each state should have 4. Each zones they should have. Before the students go out of the college, they should be able to go for a week before appearing for the examination. I think many of the doctors have come and told me in abroad, their teachers are happen to be nurses in the simulation. So that is the level of the competencies which are there for our nursing experts. But that makes for the patient care. See, ultimately now, even a rural area patient, they come to the hospital, they directly tell, I want to go to ENT, I want to go to cardiothoracic. The knowledge, the TV has given so much knowledge. So therefore, I think this type of the simulation as a method of teaching is going to make an impact. I think I am taking a lot of time. I don't want to bore you with my so many things. The nursing registration tracking system, NRTS. When Parliament asked the question, how many nurses are there in India, not only for the nursing, even for the doctors. We don't give the realistic reply, even medical council, nursing council, pharmacy council. We simply say 35 lakhs nurses registered from 1947 to date. So 1947 to date means how many people have died, how many people have sitting at home, how many people have gone abroad, all the names are there. I think parliamentarians, by seeing the figure, they will be very happy. But if you go for a live register, they'll be shocked. So for this, Indian Nursing Council is the first regulator, even before in the Chintan Shibir, where our Honorable Minister organized, in my 40 years of experience, first time I could sit with the medical council, dental council, pharmacy council, and all the council people. In that I made a presentation of the NRTS. Now the minister has told all the people to have a live register. So we have a 14 lakhs nurses latest photograph, latest email ID, linked to the Aadhaar. So therefore, no duplicacy. You know, because India is a big country and there is a lot of overlapping function between the Indian Nursing Council and the State Nursing Council, we are seeing a lot of hiccups in implementation. But in the new Nursing and Midwifery Commission, there is a clear cut. Already our Additional Secretary written a letter to all the health secretaries. In the new Nursing and Midwifery Commission, we have to maintain the live register. Please do it. So 14 lakhs, when Health Minister told me how many people are willing to go abroad, we sent one message. Within 24 hours, we could get about 1 lakh people responded. So continuing education, the communication of many of the messages are going to be more useful with this whole system. So therefore, I think I think still a lot of problems are there. I think, but the planning when the new Nursing and Midwifery Commission, finally I would like to, at least being a psychiatric nurse and sitting in the top, you may ask me what you have done to the psychiatric nursing. I think the standard for psychiatric nursing is created, approved by the Indian Nursing Council. It is there already, standards are well written, it's been there. Then my dream was, when I am going to have a psychiatric nursing practitioner. Out of the 11, it has been rolled out, gazetted, and the first proposal has come from Punjab, and we have approved it. I want the next proposal from Tejpur, from Dharwad, from the Nimans. I think you people have to work with the directors. Please see that, because you are the model for the whole country in psychiatric nursing. First, if you train in these 3 institutions, definitely is going to make an impact and outcome for the other states. So therefore, my sincere request, and if any, I think for Tejpur, I was happened to be a board member, and one of the problems we faced is, they had one of the rules and regulation for the northeastern states for the DPN, only reserved to the northeastern states. So the issue came up in the meeting, the lot of seats are going vacant. So at that time I suggested to the Honorable Minister that why can't you, there is a huge need is there for DPN people, why can't you give to the other states? I think now that has been accepted. I think these are all small efforts, but I think hope we have become friends now, sir. We will meet very often and see whatever little, because no, this group of Psychiatric Nursing Association, they are more committed. They are more committed to the objectives what they have learned, and definitely they are working like a family, not like, they are working like a family. So therefore, if we invest anything on this thing, there will be outcomes are going to be there. So my sincere request that please do share some of the studies which are at least to him, so that he can present to the policy makers, having the more trained psychiatric nurses, what impact and outcomes are going to be there. I think you please share some of the studies, what you have done it. So therefore, I think lot is there to tell, but due to the constraint of time, I think these type of annual meeting and not only exchange of ideas and knowing some of the latest things are happening, and I think my always tell Redama, the next year so and so want to have the ISPN conference. I said no. First we should go where we have not gone. That should be the first. The number 2, we should go to an institution. We should go to an institution, seed a zone of the psychiatric nursing. Like now, we have conducted here, definitely the administration and the environment will take forward the psychiatric nursing. So therefore, our aim is to spread this whole the psychiatric nursing, and I know we should work with the ministry and for the creation of the posts, and also starting the psychiatric nursing specialty. And the nurse practitioner, I am telling you, last week we had a 2 days conference where our Additional Secretary Medical Education, she was inaugurated that the Mahatma Gandhi Medical College intensivist. She asked me, how is that Dilip Kumar, for a nursing conference, you were able to get 15 medical specialists, intensivists, they are all busy people, how they have come? This is the question she asked. I said, I am not going to answer. I asked the intensivist to answer. Madam, we really felt the need of the nurse practitioner, critical care. We are seeing the impact and outcomes, morbidity and mortality in the ICUs are reducing. So we want the trained people. So I think that type of a message went to the policy maker. So therefore now the ministry is also keen. That's why even the planning commission is keen to have a nurse practitioners. So in this environment, we different associations to take the most advantage and taking up the issue with the policy makers and the regulators. I hope Delhi is a very beautiful season here now. Now a lot of flowers you can see now. Please, whoever have come from outside Delhi, please enjoy Delhi and stay with and develop a lot of friends and so that you can meet each other and exchange your ideas, and wish you best of luck. Thank you very much.
It is a great moment for us in this conference in Sharda University, because ISPN conference and rolling out of nurse practitioner in mental health is coinciding.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind words. I would now request the dignitaries on the dais to join us downstairs so that we can proceed with the further programs. We welcome you, sir and ma'am.